Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About to go live here to find out which team is going to join Method of getting out of Group 3. Will it be Nexus or will it be the WinOut crew? And if you guys missed it, Method 16-8 was the scoreline versus Nexus, as they did make it into that winner group. And it was WinOut able to take out Reap What You Sow to find themselves in this position. So, moving into Overpass, what are you thinking here?
Well, I was talking to our boss and Nexus's manager, David, and he is pretty worried for
A little worried, all right.
his squad on Overpass.
All right.
So I'm not too sure how confident Nexus is on this map, but yeah, I really have no idea how this one is going to go. We just saw these two teams play each other on Inferno. Now,
Yep.
Overpass is an entirely different beast.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that. Obviously, with the map changes, this is like very, very long ago at this point, I feel. It is a bit of an even map in some regards. Still maybe slightly CT-sided. We did miss the knife round. I got a feeling that Nexus won it, considering they are on the CT front. So we'll see if it works in their favor. We kind of talked about how teams might not want to start on the CT side first thing in the morning, but we've kind of passed that stage by this point.
I mean, Overpass, I think you start on the CT side if you get the choice regardless. Maybe you could argue for the other on something like Dust 2 or Cobble. And it looks like the players are back from the bathroom, just waiting for them to ready up, and we are going to be going live pretty quick here. Once again, just to reiterate, winner of this moves on, makes it out of group. Loser going to go home, and no more matches for them. Of course, Jacobson will not be going home.
No. He's got to be here all weekend long. Again, Jacobson, the reason this event is a thing in general, but the guy still has that drive to play. So he delegates everything, and then he jumps in and frags himself. And honestly, he's done an incredible job with his land, so shout out to Jacobson. Make sure you guys show him some love, as, again, one of the sole reasons this event exists, period. Here we go. Pistol round about to go live. Good luck and have fun to both these guys, as we can see 4 armor. Planks with a 5-7 and a flash, and they're going to go for a B-side stack with Planks gathering intel towards middle.
Yeah, and Foe has grabbed a nade and then giving Pauly a Tech 9. Nade over the top, trying to catch anybody playing by the pillar. Nobody's home there. Now drone from the barrels. Can't get anybody down, but it's 4-shot from above. Who is going to get it done? He gets 2. Drone falls. J-Stone thinking about trying to rush the plant, but little does he know, Char lurking up the water. So many players in B for the CTs. Everybody seems to be here instantly. And a bit of a stack, I guess, for the CT side, and that was a strong start, especially because Drone didn't get any frags from the barrels.
Yeah, pretty popular strategy, though, considering a lot of teams love to hammer B. So they play Planks. He basically goes right up middle, and then they stack the rest of the 4 players on B. And then Planks comes in on that quick flank, and he actually got 2 in the end there, coming out from short. So let's see how that play works out. And again, if they go B, that is the exact situation you want to have in that pistol round. Now moving into round number 2. 3 MP7s, 1 FAMAS, and a P90. And not the same stack. We got 2 over at A, much more standard stuff. 4-shot and Savior. Gonna play in a little bit further back on the site. Not a bad idea, though, considering the close range is usually where those Tech 9s can get pretty darn potent, and the bathrooms is the perfect situation for that.
Yeah, it could definitely work out if you can close the distance in that bathroom area. They have taken it, but the CTs have just forfeited control of it. I don't think we're going to see Nexus do that a ton when the big guns come out.
No.
It's a hotly contested area. And now the T is already down a man, just going to try to make their move, trying to sell a bit of a fake towards A. But with only 2 players and no nades, I don't know how successful this fake will be, especially if they don't get any entry frags. But still hunkered down at the B-bomb site is Char, who is now going to spot that it is indeed a fake. And I'm going back to B. Char looking for more. And Jacobson trying to get sneaky with that bomb. Char too wise for him. Quick 2-0, and now already a pause.
I'm not really sure. Looks like AGM has disconnected. And he is... Oh, actually, J-Stone as well. Interesting. We'll have to see what's going on here. I'm not really sure. There's obviously... We'll have to reconnect before we can get back live here, but good start there for the Nexus side. CT side, obviously. You don't want to give up that pistol round, as I think it is a bit of a CT favored map. It would be great for WinOut to start things off with that pistol and 2 rounds thereafter, but looks like they just realized they had VSync on. Oh boy.
I mean, how long you been playing this game?
Right?
Come on.
You got to know your settings by this point. Silly, silly, silly. No, Jacobson says trolling, so I don't know if he was serious or not. Nonetheless, they have been brought back into the server. The downside is they disconnected in freeze time, and they don't come back to life. So I have a feeling we're going to have to match medic this. I don't really think there's any two ways about it, unless they want to play a 3v5, which I doubt they want to do. Drone trying to be Alu. You're not that cool, Drone. I'm just kidding. Drone's pretty cool.
He's an all-right guy.
He's all right.
he's okay.
Right, Jacobson, correct, and as Balls, one of the sponsors here. You can see on our beautiful banner.
Oh, yeah.
I had
here,
some
boys.
blue balls this morning. I realize that sounds extremely awkward, but it's just the color of the can, and the energy drink is balls. So it's about as vulgar as I'll get.
Ever. Even in well, maybe not. Maybe not there.
Oh, boy, not in person. We don't want to go into that.
Right. You maintain your image very well, Chad.
Yeah, I try.
So we do have the players back in the server here, and they have gone with their buy already. We see they're investing a little bit, and Foe going to be saving up for that AWP.
I actually missed that. Did they just resurrect from the dead? I don't... Because a minute ago it was 3, and then I made that energy drink reference.
You distracted me with your vulgarity.
Yeah, I distracted myself. Nonetheless, it looks like they got it figured out. Freeze time is now canceled, and I am quite all right with that. So you at home probably know exactly what happened. Maybe an angel from the heavens just decided to revive two of the WinOut crew. But here we go. Round 3 underway. Not a huge investment. We got a couple digs on the T side. And for the CT side, we see Saber getting very aggressive. Heavily tags Jacobson down to 10 hit points already. Ollie's going to try and punish, and he does end up getting him down. So not a bad situation to start things off, as although they have 2 low players on their side, the player advantage is in their favor.
Yeah, this is just one player down for the CTs, and how do the Ts work it from here? It looks like they're bringing majority of their members towards the A side, but they still have a player outside of B. I mean, well, they still only have 1 SMG in their hands. I'd like for them to group up before they attempt anything. We saw what happened last time they tried to sell a fake with only pistols. Didn't work out too well, but this time, again, they do have the man advantage. And they're going to be working up towards the A bomb site now. 4-shot as well, as his teammate planks inside of the A site here. Not a lot of nades to counter-nade with for the CTs. Just going to have to hold it the old-fashioned style and just frag out. Just taking their time are the Ts as they prepped up long. They still have a player concerned for the flank, but I'd like to see Foe join them because it's still going to be a struggle to get the entries because they only have pistols.
Yeah, exactly, as they will creep on in. Polly going to lead the charge. He's going to go for the bomb plant here, and Jay Stone able to take down 4 shots, so not a bad situation. Polly will get dropped, though, as we see 2 on 3. Bomb is planted for the bathrooms area, so this could be a little tricky. No kit as well. And Char, that's why he's getting on the bomb immediately here. Foe could in theory stop this, but instead he is stopped by Planks. Nice heads-up play is recognizing we got no kit. Someone's got to get on it immediately. And that's exactly what's done, and then they kind of reject the other player from even getting a spot on that bomb yet again.
Yeah, I like the way they dealt with 4-shot as well. The 4-shot wasn't peeking. He was playing it quite passively as well as Planks. So the Ts work up and plant the bomb to the spot where you can't be seen from truck. Now 4-shot's, his reaction is to jump up on the truck and frag the bomber, but the Ts were right there waiting for him. And it was an easy frag onto 4-shot. Fortunately for Nexus, Planks did come up big with that P90 as he's still wielding it over towards this B bomb site, just checking for any players coming short. And the Ts got that op in the hands of Foe. He's had mixed results. Sometimes his op seems really on, and sometimes he can enter Whiff City a little bit. WinOut creeping up. Jacobson claiming control of the bathrooms, being joined by Foe. 4-shot on the other side of bathrooms. Biding his time and letting WinOut take the first move. They also, for the T's, just have players at door, so they can really go anywhere still. They're just hoping to find an opening somewhere. And they have crept a player out. Monster as well. Drone loves to play those barrels. J-Stone is going to catch planks. Where's the trade? Drone is finally going to bring him down. And WinOut, they're selling a hell of a fake over towards B, and this might not even be a fake. They might just bring the bomb over here, but Char comes up, brings down 2 of them. That's Pauly and AGM. So now they're going to try to fake towards A with a single player. That's going to be Foe. I'd be quite surprised if he checks to his left here as he's looking for Savior to peek up. Not fast enough, but that op, it seems like it has drew at least one of the remaining CTs over. But Char, he's an anchor at the speed bomb site. You're not faking this guy.
No, not at all, as he's already got 2 for himself, and he is going to be able to prevent this bomb planter. In theory, he does go down eventually. That's Foe landing the frag, but he's going to get tagged up from Savior and taken down, as we will see Nexus take their 4th. So, make it through the first hurdles here early on, moving into round 5, and now it's just not able to make that last round work. It looked like they had some ideas to try and fake towards B, and then they committed a little hard, and then in the end, it just didn't result in enough time to really get anything done after they swapped back to B.
Yeah, right when they made the call to come back towards B with the bomb, that's when Char just killed both of the players inside of the B bomb site, and then it created a bit of an awkward situation for them. But another buy round for WinOut here. They've been allowed out Monster. Char's going to peek in, but Pauly's going to bring him down. They weren't focused on it enough, and now Drone as well as Planks, they're both stuck in the water here. They got a delay for a long time, but Pauly is going to get another one. Drone, the last man standing inside of this bomb site before his teammate arrives from the heaven. Drone's going to get another one. Maybe he doesn't even need help. J-Stone brings him down finally. A 4-shot and Savior left to finish off the round.
Savior from above. Lost Planks, unfortunately. Savior will be able to take down J-Stone. EGM and Jacobson still up, and plenty of time to play with as well.
Oh, they have the bomb too.
Yeah, they do, as it's down near barrels. So, do they decide to just take in the traditional way and come up through short? That's what AGM's doing. Jacobson actually coming up underneath. We can see 4-shot as wise to that being a play that could be made, and currently he's holding an angle. Does take down Jacobson. Now it's up to AGM, and that smoke the rest in pieces, as it will not hit its mark. May have been able to bomb plant out of this if he did land that smoke, but instead it will be Savior to end the round. 5-0, as looked like they could have been able to make it work once again. They do kind of keep it close, but it's Nexus to close it out.
And the way the CTs were playing the monster area, the T's were allowed all the way out. There was nobody playing barrel or anything. So they got out so far, and it ended up being Drone as well as Planks just stuck in the water, as Pauly got 2 entry frags. But Drone did a good job delaying just long enough for the rotates to arrive, as 4-shot starts the round off with a frag onto Foe. And that was aggression towards the fountain. So that optimal one, we didn't see it the last time these two played. But 4-shot, how many is he going to get on this eco round? Hold. He is going to go down to J-Stone, comes up on the flank. That's 2 as well as the op for WinOut. This changes things dramatically, as now they're going to have multiple guns in their hands. And just getting caught out by that player coming up the stairs was 4-shot. Thought he was safe, but he thought wrong.
Indeed, as you can see the bomb again, still in the stairwell. J-Stone will be the one to collect that. And with still a minute to play around with, see where they decide to go with this. Jacobson, the op in his hand, scoped in towards A as his teammates will slowly head down towards B. Actually going to drop a nice smoke, and you can see the way he's jump peeking here. Yeah, it's a bit vulnerable, but at this point he does want some intel on whether they're coming this direction. And he gets the spam through. AGM super low. And Char finishes that off, so creates an advantage. 2-on-3.
Jacobson is posted up on Planks, who's playing the opposite side of the truck. J-Stone's going to try to lurk out, but little does he know, Drone's lying in wait from the bank, and now Jacobson with the AWP can't hit the shot on Drone as he's jumping up and down from the sight boxes. Jacobson's going to make his move, but he's going to get tanked for it. That was just rude.
Drone, you can't do that to the tournament organizer.
He could have easily just shot him, but instead he realizes he has an AWP. Why don't I make $1,500 and then throw some salt in that wound.
We're going to get a Logitech replay of Jacobson. It was actually blind there, so that's why Drone recognized. He's like, all right, I think I got a moment or two to go for this knife kill. Indeed, he does so. Gets the shank in. But you can't do that to someone that invited you to or got you into the tournament itself.
Sure, you can.
I'm just joking, obviously, as we see some extra money in the pocket of Drone because of that frag. And that causes Jacobson to find an opener. So nice work by him, and probably actually going to follow it up towards middle. So for a shot, he's going to have to chime in with the zone. Does get one. But at this point, one might not be enough, as they are at the disadvantage. They need to find their way back in. And team flashed his foe.
Oh, no.
And 4Shot able to hit the shot. That is unfortunate here for the win outside, as yet again they get a single round. And 4Shot is in all of them. Unfortunately, I missed that one, but a 3K for him, and I missed Drone taking down Jacobson. I'm all over the place right now, Laser, as AGM in a 1v3.
And he does have access to grab the bomb freely, and he does have time to go wherever he pleases. As the CTs are going to start playing passively. Not at the B-bomb site, though, as Char is pushing out through Monster. And once he gets into water here, it's highly unlikely that AGM would go all the way back through spawn and then catch Char off guard. But he is going to be working up long. 4Shot posted up. 4Shot with the 4K. Let's see it. Just has to hit one more. AGM walks out into the waiting arms of 4Shot, and he will take that one. And 3 of 4Shot's kills were just all positioning. Just let them walk into his crosshair. The one kill he got onto Foe, it was a pretty nice flick, but it was all due to that team flash, and that was pretty much the round.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a fun situation for Foe at all. It looked like it was one of those kind of semi-blinds, but still, the fact remains that is going to disrupt your vision slightly, and it could have been enough to, again, make him a little off for that shot, but 7-0, Nexus with a really strong lead. That being said, to be fair, their economy is not that insane for how many rounds they've strung in a row. So WinOut are just a couple rounds from bringing things back, but they need to find their first.
Dang.
AGM finds the spam through, and he's going to exchange. He's like, well, Char got me through the woods, so I got to take someone down myself, and it's going to be Planks to be the victim.
So 5-on-4 now. Advantage tees. Still 4Shot remaining with this op over towards long. He has to deal with one player coming up middle here, and Drone dealing with the players coming towards B. It was kind of a fake towards the B-bomb site, but now Drone already on the rotate. 4Shot comes alive with that AWP. He is getting overran here. He's got to hit with just one more. There it is. Brings the bomb down. He's looking for more. What a flick by 4Shot. That was just a nasty shot onto AGM, and Char comes in for the scraps. 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0. 4Shot. Integral part of that A-side defense, and the way he's holding, like, the way he jump peeks, sees a couple players, and holds an angle where he's guessing they're going to kind of try and approach him. Just really stellar stuff from him, and then swapping back because the idea is they're trying to put 2 angles on him. Takes down the first, well, he knows that other angle is going to be an opportunity for him as well.
And the way he was holding that, like, if you're gonna kill 4Shot in that situation, like if you're Jacobson, the guy who peeked him on the left side of the site, you almost have to predict where he's gonna be, because if you peek wide, he's getting that kill like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And 4Shot is a very consistent opper all the way back to the source days. And Planks starts this round off, gets his revenge onto AGM. They're just letting each other have it through this wall. Over towards short. Tons of bullets. And they're still trying to take in towards B. They do have one member flanking long. That's Jacobson. This is an eco round, but they just invested a tiny little bit. 4Shot. He gets Jacobson anyways. This man is just aware. And it doesn't look like the T's are going to get even one kill here. This foe remains all alive. 9-0. Let's jump into the T side mumble here, because I want to hear some salt.
See what they have in store for us.
I know,
Their
we're beating
rotations
ourselves.
are garbage.
We're beating ourselves completely by doing these fakes that are just... We're 4v4 fake shit.
Just say what you want to do, not what we're doing wrong. Just say what you want to do right now.
Hit a site based off of kills and
Which
shit.
site?
Once we get 2 kills, I don't know. We're getting entry kills. We're losing with entry kills every round.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna go back A again. I'm gonna go found.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Flash
I'll
that back.
hold for the, yeah.
I'm just gonna get a little aggro. I'm gonna move up on that.
All right. So, not as much salt as I would have expected, but the key thing I heard was we're beating ourselves based upon these fakes. So, I expected much more of a strong commitment at the start of the round, but Pauly goes into the bathrooms all alone, tries to catch Savior, runs into the fire. And again, CTs have an early round advantage. Savior still hanging onto the bathroom area. WinOut still yet to attempt to clear it, as Foe is looking for 4-shot, but this time 4-shot is playing at long. And Jacobson just about to peek long. Probably going to meet his demise here. 4-shot. Oh, I guess he can miss from time to time. So still advantage for the CTs here. Foe still creeping up at long. If Jacobson can force them to fall back at long, then this position of Foe will become pretty good. But it doesn't look like the CTs have any intention of falling out. 4-shot missing another shot. AGM trying to get him down, but 4-shot remains alive. Posted up, and there is another one. Sam is going off.
He is hitting all the shots at the moment. Foe, probably a little jealous at this point as he is lackluster on the scoreboard. We're going to see Drone take down J-Stone. Foe last one up. Yeah, 1-1-9. Foe's usually much more impactful for this up kind of play, and just hasn't been able to make anything work. And credit to Nexus for shutting down WinOut once again. And I want to highlight the fact that, like you were suggesting, Pauly going for that first frag, although they're saying they're beating themselves, yet again they're putting themselves in a situation, Pauly peeking out in a way that there's no possible refrag opportunity. He finds the pick and gets it, great, but if he dies, there's no other plan for his team to make that work.
Yeah, and not only was there, like, his teammate would have had to run through fire, but his teammate was pretty far away.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Must have just thought he had the read and he was going to be able to take down Savior, but still, you're burning. There's no refrag potential. Is it really necessary to go for that? But of course, you could argue on the other side, he gets the kill. Well, then Bathrooms is open, and maybe they could have took down 4-shot. Heading towards B. Strong commitment here. No fakes attempted this time by a WinOut. Looking to finally stop the CT side from running away. In this round, they get 2, 3 frags. J-Stone with the AK, running into the A-bomb site and taking a bunch of CTs down. Hanging on to the graffiti area. And it's going to be AGM to finish out the round. So they get one, and this is the point where WinOut is going to, like, they're going to be saying, well, why didn't we just do that from the start? Why were we throwing all these fakes and such? But now, this is the really important one, because if they can get 3, 4, 5 rounds and win pistol, they have a chance here. But if they lose this one, I mean, that economy going to get brought down a bit, but they survived with a bunch of players, so I guess it's all right, save J-Stone.
And 4-shot going to look for an aggressive fountain pick. He does get flashed, so he's going to have to fall off. Yeah, I think if WinOut, if they get a decent amount of rounds here on their T side, 4-shot's going to get another one here. Foe is the type of player that I feel like he is a bit more of a CT side operator. He's holding angles. We saw in Dust 2, yeah, he was whipping from time to time, but that is his strong suit as Foe. Just not able to make it work on that aggressive peak, and Drone comes up big with a hat trick. And they do have, surprisingly, they still have money on that T side. They will be able to get another buy-in here, but
not J-Stone.
Not J-Stone indeed. He's going to go with the D.
So, you're just to build on your point about Foe, I was going to say earlier, but I entirely forgot. He hasn't been in a lot of post-plant situations where he can hold these angles with an AWP and really shine, as the T is really struggling to even get that bomb planted. As we see, they're trying to take control of the bathrooms now. 4-shot and Savior kind of falling back from it. I don't think Sam's going to fall all the way back. Indeed, he is. So going to the truck with the AWP. Savior thinking about peeking along. Foe's going to get a chance to frag 4-shot. Misses his opportunity, though, and now 4-shot. Let's see what you got. He gets the first one. Savior onto AGM. WinOut need to trade. They're taking their sweet time, but Foe brings down 4-shot, but Planks picks up the reins with the AWP, and still stuck at the front of bathrooms here is the WinOut players. They do have the bomb, but is it really necessary to fall back right now? You could be getting flanked. Indeed, they are from the long area, so they're kind of stuck in this bathroom area, and they gotta just try to frag out at this point.
Yeah, Savior gonna take his time. Finds the first. Now it's only J-Stone. As that's gotta be super frustrating for the T side. As we'll see J-Stone actually take down Savior here. So hold up that for just a moment as 1v3 with 30 seconds remaining. In theory, he does have time to head back towards B, but more time allotted, or rather, more time wasted over here. Less time allotted to get over to B, and He's going to commit towards A. We got Char. Doesn't actually fall into him. It's Planks with the frag. That's the point I was going to make. Super frustrating that they're like, yeah, we got the op. 4 shots down. And Planks with his op chimes right in next. It's like there's a double op setup that we're dealing with here. And we're actually going to see that op fall back in the hands of 4shot. But at least for that last round, they had that double op play.
Yeah, and it's interesting that 4shot, I guess he just didn't want to op on Inferno. Maybe he just doesn't like opping on that map. But on Overpass, we're seeing it all day here. And now, once again, T's going to try to hit this B-bomb site in a hurry. Char trades 1 for 1. His teammate Drone goes down. But Savior on the quick flank. WinOut has to realize this. They realize it a bit too late, though. Savior, it's 2 easy frags on the flank. AGM takes off Plank's head, however. Going to need more of that. If they want a chance this round. There's Char still holding from the water. AGM with the dig. Significant damage done to Char, and it's not going to matter in the end as Foe, last man to go down 13-1. And given the previous map we just watched between these two teams, it got relatively close, but this is a blowout.
Yeah, this is looking really, really solid here for the Nexus crew. WinOut just not able to make anything work as, honestly, everybody's kind of landing shots on, even Savior. Yeah, he's at the bottom of the scoreboard, but he's been, positionally speaking, really sound at coming in the flank and knowing when to push, knowing when not to push, and that kind of thing. Char looking to nade towards the squeaky door, but I did want to highlight the fact that, I don't know if you spotted, the first aggression from the CT side was Drone attempting to get flashed into short, and it was actually team flashed yet again, but we're actually going to hold that spot. Here's AGM in a really cool position. I'm not going to lie, I don't think I've seen someone utilize that hubby up there, and we'll be able to finally blindside AGM, taste of his own medicine, so 2 on 4.
4shot hoping the player that planted the bomb is going to peek. Char nades him down. Now 4shot, he's going to begin moving his way up. Char's got to watch out for his flank. But Jacobson has other plans. Not going to go for the flank. 4shot catches Pauly. Trying to make his way up into the heavens. 4shot going to have to bust out that AWP. He got lit up quite a bit. Just 9 HP remaining. Now it's Char's turn to try to make a move. He taps the bomb. He's going for Jay Stone. Jay Stone's not peeking. He goes down. Jacobson. Oh no, he whiffed everything onto Char. And the defuse for Char. 14-1. That was a winnable round from WinOut. Unfortunately, they dropped it in the end.
Pauly pushing up through CT. Like, they're getting aggressive in situations that, yeah, it'd be fantastic to try and blindside that player as they're trying to make it work out of heaven, but Pauly once again just putting himself in a spot where if he doesn't get the kill, he leaves it up to his teammates basically actually fending off the bomb when he was aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, if he got the kill.
Exactly, right? It's hard to criticize because, of course, if he gets a kill, he gets a kill. But,
yeah, it boils down to it. But on the other side, it was a 2 on 4. If they didn't peek at all, I mean, 4shot, he has to drop down from the heavens and relinquish his.
The trade should be there, right?
Yeah, and then you have Char. You know exactly where Char is, so you focus on that guy, ignore the heaven guy until he drops down, and then you could deal with his op at close range. So could have done it better. Now the T's looking to close things out as they are heading up towards long. Already a quick flank from the CT side, though. No idea how it got there that fast. Pauly arrives in a hurry, brings down Savior. And now in the bomb site of A are the T's trying to get this bomb down. They're going to go for the tricky stuff. They're trying to make it into the CT spawn area, but AGM is going to bring down Planks as well as 4shot. Drone 1 on 4 here, and he's going to get the bomb down.
Yeah, and I think that's fantastic. You know, 1v4, if you can get the bomb down, that's more than, honestly, you're usually allowed to do, but he does decon out, and they're giving him a lot of respect, and considering they didn't chase very quickly behind him. Drone, again, young stud here, as they are not going to line up for him. Foe, saying he is a similar talent, up-and-comer, and he's going to tap him away. So, again, they at least get the bomb set, see if they decide to go for the Tech 9 buy or that third round AK as WinOut. At least we know they would have gone for the save, as we've been seeing that. But and even the old Nexus, like you were suggesting with Hero Town and stuff, they might be saving for the AKs as well, but not here and now. Blanks is like, let's go Tech 9 armor.
Yeah, and it's interesting because now Nexus, I mean, they don't have to win right now. They have a ton of rounds still to work with. But potentially giving some more rounds to the CTs if this Tech 9 bust doesn't work out. But Char on to Jacobson. And this is a good start for the T's as they're busting into the bomb site here of A. Tons of smokes up for them. They're going to have the bomb site completely shrouded, but they forgot about Truck. And Foe is going to get one, but the trade is there. Bomb getting planted. Player disadvantage for the T's. Savior through the smoke. Almost brings down AGM, but it's not enough in the end. Char is going to be the man to do all the work here as it's a 2-on-3 and they're stuck at long.
Char now 1v3 as AGM's fairly low, and they line up for him momentarily. Char gets AGM, but Polly able to take him down there after it dropped to 36 hit points, and yeah, that was looking like it definitely had been a 1v1. Regardless, I think this is actually, I think buying in the second, if you know you're good enough that you're going to do some sort of damage, if you're comfortable in that next, yeah, albeit they could have gone for that AK buy instead, but if you're comfortable in that 4th round, having, again, this is more of a CT side thing, having the lesser equipment and stuff, that's where it really is effective to damage the economy, and we actually see another Tech 9 armor buy here.
And if they don't get the bomb down, that's where I'm a bit concerned for their economy, as Planks is down to just $600. But they might just be able to take that tie point here as they're busting up the stairs. The CT's trying to retreat, but Foe can't get out of there in time. And now his teammate isolated, alone in the bathrooms. It's
no.
Jacobson. He's got to watch out here. He gets the first one, trying to spray down Char. He does get 2, but still, this is looking all right for the T's. AGM once again from the truck. Franks moves his way up long. Polly and him having a duel. Both of them just about half each other. Drone creeping into the bomb site here. AGM around the corner. They trade 1-for-1 again. Planks from long. Brings down AGM. Jay Stone in the 1-on-2. And this is mandatory. He can't do it. 15-3. And I guess the Tech 9s prevail.
Right? Like, you want to criticize them going for those force spies, but then you see it turn out, and that's the thing. If you've got the confidence, like from our point of view, we're not like involved necessarily in the momentum of the lineup, and they're like, "Let's go!" And they, if you're feeling it, that's the correct call, I suppose.
And it's difficult as a caster because there's no real right or wrong answer at this point.
Oh, totally.
I mean, you see teams like NB just do
Especially
crazy
in
stuff
Go,
with the pistols.
yeah.
Oh yeah. There used to be things that they're just the right thing to do.
It's like a laminated sheet that's like it was. You can't rip it. It was. The rules were set in stone. Now it's kind of like we got loose papers flying around. There's a lot of different mentalities and theories of how you can go about things. And it's cool that they all work, though, in some way, shape, or form if you've got the right lineup to follow the strat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And Nexus on the verge of closing this out here. Jacobson, 2 of his teammates who went down. Oh, he doesn't peek the opposite side of long, and Drone is going to claim another frag. 2 players remain for WinOut. AGM and Jay Stone. This is for the match. AGM refuses to go down. He gets the first one, trades a ton of his HP. Jay Stone rotating into the CT spawn area. AGM, he might get another one, but no, can't finish off Char. Jay Stone all alone. It looks like he is going to be able to grab a gun, but now the bomb site of B is going to be claimed by the T's, and Jay Stone has 3 players to deal with and then defuse the bomb.
Yeah, things looking more than bleak at this point, and to boot, he gets smoked out of heaven, so he's basically going right into the hands of Planks. He does shoot a little bit early, but he's got Char with him as well, and they drop another smoke. They're giving him nothing. Jay Stone just walking through, attempting to swipe as I was hoping someone would be inside of the smoke. 16-3, I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect that scoreline.
I guess that's one way to end the match, is just to rush through smoke with a knife. I mean, never say never, but yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. 16-3 for Nexus. Granted, they started on the CT side, so I mean, you can run away with things on the CT side of Overpass, but against WinOut, who they just played on Inferno, and it was a pretty close match. Yeah,
no, indeed it was, and not this one though, as maybe, like you were suggesting, maybe WinOut starts on CT. It's a bit of a different story, but we will never know, as 16-3 is going to be the way things go. Group 3 has now come to a close. Method and Nexus making it through. Guys, we got more group play action. Group 4 coming up with some Brazilian lineups. It's going to be quite interesting.
I was talking to one of their managers, and he's actually totally fine with them being in the same group.
Oh, totally. They know they're both getting through, right?
Yeah. I mean, right? they do have one of the Pug squads and then just one other threat, but I get his reasoning was if they both make it out of groups, well, then they don't have to play each other till the finals, which he's hyped about. Having a Brazilian finals isn't going to happen. I think CLG might have something to say about that.
You're going to want to find out, though, guys. Don't go too far. We'll be back here at WinOut LAN in just a few minutes.